TTTN. It's the FinTech China US Internet Titans. It's very simple to understand. Biggest 10 internet companies in the US and China combined. Pretty small, 10 million still, but fairly new. 59 basis points, which is a little cheaper than KWeb, which is probably the biggest peer. Let's look at the holdings. And it really combines FANG and BAT, right? Baidu, Alibaba, Tencent, and FANG, you know, here in the US, and it with some smaller companies as well. And here they are. I mean, everybody knows these names. So I think these are the, where a lot of the action in the internet growth is. Let's look at it versus two peers, which I thought were probably closest. One of them would be KWeb, which is only China. And then this O-Shares one is global internet. So you can see here the differences. I think the main thing you want to point out is how concentrated this is. So more zip here. And also you're going to see 50% China exposure. These are sort of in the middle. So Scarlet, I think this is one of these ones that performance will mean a lot, but it is unique exposure with just the two countries.
It always comes down to performance. All right, still with us is Yang Xu of Up Fintech Asset Management. Talk about the case for putting together Chinese and US internet names in this fund.
Right, so when I say in physics, it's always about time, space, and mass. So when I say it comes into investing, time, space, and internet. Internet connects everything. And then when I look at the global landscape, what are the two countries that I want to invest in the next 10, 20 years? I think US and China, the two biggest economies around the globe. And then in China, they have 10 biggest internet companies. In the US, 10 biggest companies, easy to understand. And then also have to understand that's our customers. And then we have to find out a thesis that can fit into our customer.
So who is this fund designed for? Is it designed for American investors or Chinese investors?
Well, we initially started with Chinese investors. The investors in China, they want to invest in the US space. So our customers, they are working professionals whose firm went public in the US in the last 10, 5 years, and everybody wants to invest into the US equity stocks. But it's complex, right? I have 2,000 ETFs in the US, 2,000 stocks in the US. How are we going to find out a good thesis to invest? But that's what we create, the China-US Internet Titans ETF.
Yeah, and just real quick, your company isn't just an ETF. You're trying to be like the Schwab or Interactive Brokers of China.
Right.
Explain what you're doing there.
Well, initially we started as a commission-based business. It's a brokerage business, facilitate international investing. But now, given all the commission wars, we need to start with a fee-based business. So that's how we create our own ETF and promote that among our customers. They can buy our ETF commission-free at their fingertips through the mobile app we have.
Are local investors in China moving to ETF the way that they have picked it up in the US? Because growth there has been okay, but it hasn't been runaway like you might think it would be.
Well, we've seen the regulators and institutions in China pushing towards that direction. People want better efficiency. They want transparency. Only thing they don't have in China is the capital gain, right? There's no capital gain. However, people still want low-cost, transparent, efficient product. This year in China, there are about 250 ETFs. Last year, it was only 180. So we're seeing a 3-4% growth in terms of number of ETFs listed in China.